I think I'm starting to get some kind of PTSD because once again, at the start of the season, Real Madrid are in a situation where we are getting into an injury crisis. Hospital FC is back once again. It's almost like Groundhog Day, where you relive the same day over and over again. Except that Real Madrid, at the start of the season, it's the same thing over and over again. Players are going to get injured. And this time, our new signing, Trent Alexander-Arnold, has just been confirmed to have a serious injury, and he's going to miss a lot of time. And once again, we find ourselves in a situation to where we have no depth at right back for the foreseeable future. And it's jarring. On top of that, the fact that he got injured in the first 5 minutes of our first Champions League game of the season against Marseille is insane to me. I remember watching the game. Trent goes down damn near 2 minutes after the match is kicked off. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my days. Here we go again. And what made it worse, I knew he was going to be out for a while because it was a non-contact injury. Those are always worse than when there's actual contact. So we got to talk about it. What are Real Madrid going to do while Trent is out? How many games will he miss? What kind of injury is he dealing with? I need you guys to get in the comment section and let me know, what do you think Xabi Alonso is going to do while Trent is out? There are some options. Carvajal is back. Maybe you bring somebody from the academy. Who knows? So get in the comment section. Let me know what you're saying. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And turn on those post notifications. Now, Real Madrid, they did give us an update on Trent's situation. And they have said, following tests carried out today by Real Madrid's medical services on our player Trent Alexander-Arnold, he has been diagnosed with a muscle injury to the biceps femoris in his left leg. Further updates will follow. Now, when I initially read this, I'm not a doctor, okay? So when they're giving all these medical terms for the parts of your body, when I first saw the injury, I was thinking it was a hamstring. Now, I don't know if the hamstring is located where your biceps femoris is, but what it made me think of was just a week ago when Rudiger also suffered a major injury, but he got his blow during training. And I swear they said that Rudiger's injury was in his femoris as well. So both of our defenders, who have already been confirmed out for multiple weeks, have basically suffered injuries in the same part of their body. Now, they did give us an update saying that Trent will be out for 6 to 8 weeks. So, a month and a half to 2 months of no Trent. That is very jarring because we don't have depth at right back. All that we have at the moment is Danny Carvajal. And this guy is not going to be available for a few Champions League matches because last night against Marseille, he got a straight red card for violent conduct when he headbutted the goalkeeper. And it's so idiotic of Carvajal. This guy is a veteran. This guy was our captain last night. He's the most experienced player that we have in our squad. So for him to do something like that in a crucial moment, because we cooked Marseille, but we were not able to finish our chances. By the time that he got this red card, it was tied 1-1 late in the second half. So now, what are we going to do in the Champions League at right back? Because when you get a straight red for violent conduct, you generally are suspended for about 3 games. It could even be more. So in La Liga, we will have Danny Carvajal. But in the Champions League, what are we going to do? Valverde, get ready for more minutes at right back this season. Once again, you had to play there last season for a large part of it. And it looks like in the Champions League, you're going to have to go back. Maybe you could put Raul Asensio. Maybe you can call up one of the kids from the academy. Where the hell is Jesus Fortea? They told us that this guy was a baller. He just signed a new deal. He was about to leave the club in the summer. Xabi Alonso stopped his transfer, and we gave him a new deal. So this is where I'm expecting Jesus Fortea to be called up. Because, yes, Valverde at right back, he's very good, right? Fede Valverde is one of the best players in the world. This guy can play anywhere on the right side of the pitch at a high level. We've seen him play as a right winger. We've seen him play as a right back. We've seen him play as a right midfielder. Valverde can do whatever you need him to do on the pitch. So that is the option that I think we're going to go with in some of these bigger Champions League games. But when we're going against, for example, Karat Almaty, the Indian superheroes, right? And I know that they're from Kazakhstan, but you guys get the joke. That's a game where we should be giving a kid from the academy a chance. Again, Jesus Fortea. We were hearing about him since last season when Danny Carvajal tore his ACL. Carlo never gave him a chance. I expect Xabi Alonso to bring the youth into the team. This is the chance for him to get an opportunity, for us to see what he can do. I don't care about what they're talking about in La Fabrica and in training. Play him first team minutes so that the fans can assess him for ourselves. But there are ways that we can deal with Trent being out. But, like I said, Carvajal, luckily, the suspensions in the Champions League does not affect what's going on in La Liga. So at least Carvajal is there. And the thing is, which also makes me nervous, is that Carvajal is coming off of a torn ACL. I know that he's been back since the semifinals of the Club World Cup when we got battered by PSG. But now he's going to have to play heavy minutes in the league, week in, week out. If he gets injured, then Valverde is literally going to have to go back to right back. So this is something to keep an eye on, chat. Now, for anybody that's asking, right, this is your bicep femoris. It's around your thigh, right? I think it could also impact your hamstring. See, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is Trent out with a hamstring injury or not? Because, like, they're telling us the area of it, but I didn't see anything too specific. Some people are saying that it is a hamstring. Other people are just saying biceps femoris. Now, he's going to miss a lot of games. The big matches, right? Espanyol, Atletico Madrid. He's going to miss Juventus. He's going to miss the first El Clásico. And there's a good chance that he does miss the match against Liverpool, which is what everybody wanted to see. These are a lot of games. Not having Trent will impact us. Not that Trent started off the season very well, right? I think out of our signings, Dean has been the best. Alvaro Carreras has been the second best. And then I'd say Trent has been the third. He's still adjusting to the pace of La Liga. But we've seen Trent do some good things for us. We've seen his passing. We've seen defensively, he is improving. And a lot of people just expected Trent to be the undisputed starter at right back. No, Xabi Alonso was going to rotate both of these players to keep them fresh. It was good for squad competition. Carvajal and Trent are two different right backs. Carvajal is more of a better pure fullback, where Trent, right, defensively, not the best, but on the ball, he's amazing. One of the best passers in world football. This guy is essentially a deep-lying playmaker in that back line. So they can both play in different situations. And you saw it. Xabi Alonso was finding a great balance to rotate them. And now with this Trent injury, it's going to take him even longer to adjust and to get himself up to speed with La Liga and with the tactics that Xabi Alonso wants to play. So yeah, this injury is super annoying. Again, I wonder what the club are going to do, but I just find it funny how once again at the start of a new season, we are here dealing with injuries. And what's so wild is that we literally have a new backroom staff, a whole new medical department, different physios, etc. And here we are, once again. I told you, bro, it's like Groundhog Day. The injury train is never late when it comes to Real Madrid. No Rudiger, no Trent, right? On top of that, we can also pull up just the other injuries that we have, right? I know that Jude and Camavinga have just gotten back, and they were a part of the squad, but look at this, chat. Like, it's jarring. Trent is now out. They're saying mid-October. I don't think we see him, maybe closer to November, I would say. Rudiger is out until early December. Endrick is still battling a hamstring injury. Ferland Mendy has a muscle injury. It's just mad. I need you guys to get in the comment section, right? Let me know what you're saying. Again, Trent is going to miss a decent amount of games. I'm going to pull it up once again to show you the matches that he's going to be out for. And the thing is, if Carvajal can stay fit in La Liga, it shouldn't really be that much of an issue. The problem that we have is, again, if Carvajal gets injured, now we're in a situation where we don't have an actual right back. So the Champions League is more so because with Carvajal's red card, he's going to be missing Karat Almaty. He's more than likely going to be missing Juventus as well. And he's going to be missing Liverpool. And they're saying that that's questionable for Trent. I think the best option that we have in the UCL at right back, it is Valverde, man. But let's see what Carvajal ends up going through with his red card. Is he going to be suspended? I think he will. Let's see what Xabi Alonso is going to decide as well. I trust the manager, but I'm super annoyed with these injuries. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are saying. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Holla Madrid.